Welcome students to our YouTube channel. Today we have to have a basic understanding about morality. First of all, morality is defined as number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 kilogram of solvent or in 1 kg of solvent. Whenever we are talking about morality, two things are involved. First of all, we'll be required to calculate number of moles of solute, and the secondary will be required to convert mass given from gram into kilogram, and we are to learn more in this tutorial. A lot of students, if they have they get confused to differentiate between morality and morality, so we have to take note about the key differences. Even the spelling itself, it differs. Like in this case, first of all, this morality, when any answer is expressed in small m, while this one, an answer which you will be getting will be expressing in capital M. And it is clear that whenever we are talking about morality, two things are involved. First of all, as I've already said, will be required to calculate number of moles of solid, and also that one will be dividing by kgs of solvent. And whenever we are talking about moral concentration, we'll be referring to morality, because we can even see that this one is a shortcut for this one. So we have to take note of that one before we move further. The formula which we'll be using in our calculations is this one, and it's given morality is equal to moles of solid over kg of solvent, and this formula is useful. We have to have a clear understanding, because any numerical example we are to use this formula. So let's try to move on. We will understand better, or we will understand more in our numerical examples in this tutorial. Okay, another thing which we have to take note is that in any question we'll either be given a decide or not. Whenever we have been given a decide, we'll be using that particular decide to convert it from milliliter to uh, uh, gram, or from liter to kg, and they will be using that particular decile which we have been given to convert from one unit to another. And another thing which we have to know also, whenever the decile is not given, we'll be assuming the density of water, which is 1 gram per milliliter, meaning to say that 1 gram is equivalent to 1 milliliter. In that one, we have to take note before we move further. Let's try to solve this numerical example for us to understand the morality better. The question which we are to use is this one: determine the morality of the solution containing 42 grams of glycerin in 750 grams of water. As I've already said, that whenever we are talking about morality, this one, let me point. Whenever we are talking about morality, this one, two things are involved, as I've already said. First of all, we'll be asked, or will be required to calculate the moles of solid, and the secondly, will be required to convert the grams given into the kg. Then, in these grams we are talking about the grams of solvent. Like in this case, let's start by calculating the number of moles. We all know that number of moles is given by mass given over relative molecular mass. Like in this case, our mass given is 42 grams of glycerin, and our relative molecular mass will get it from this formula which we have been given. So we need to find the total relative relative molecular mass from this compound. In that one, if we are to have a summation we'll get 92 gram per mole, and our number of moles then will be given by dividing this 42 by 92 gram per mole, which is RFM for glycerin, as shown below. Like in this case, we are talking about this one. We are talking about this one. Molality is equal to number of moles of solute over kg of solvent. Like in this case, as I've already said, we need to calculate first of all number of moles. The number of moles will be calculated by dividing 42 gram over 92 gram per mole. And our number of moles is found to be 0.45652 moles. And having calculated that one, we can then divide 0.4562 moles over 0.75 to have like what we have been asked, like a molality. And if we are to divide the two, we are getting 0.60869 molality. And I have already said, that this molality we express it in terms of the small m, so we have to take note that key difference as well. Let's try to look second numerical example. Like in this case, we have been asked to calculate how many grams of silver nitrate are needed to prepare 0.125 molality solution in 250 gram of water. As I've already said that this one, any gram of water will be converted into a kg of water or kg of solvent. Like in this case, if we are to divide this one by 1000, we are getting 0.2 kg, 0.25, I mean, we have to get 0.25 kg of solvent. And another thing which we need to know is that this one, 0.125 is same as 0.125 moles per 1 kg. Since molality is expressed as a moles of solute over kg of solvent, so this one it means 0.125 moles per kg of solvent. So what we are talking about is shown below. Like in this formula, we can see here we have been given the molality, and we have also been given a kg of solvent. What is unknown is moles of solute. So let's try to make subject of the formula moles of solute. So, and if we are to make subject of the formula moles of solute, we are to get 0.03125 moles. If we are to make subject moles of solute, we will be required to multiply molality times a kg of solvent. So in this case, it will give 0.03125 moles. And we already know that the relative molecular mass for silver nitrate is 169.9 gram. So having known that one, we can then be able to calculate the mass of solute. And the mass of solute, the formula which we are to use is about number of moles. We all know that number of moles is equal to mass given over relative formula mass. And if we are to make subject mass given, we'll multiply number of moles times relative molecular mass or relative formula mass. Like in this case, it will be 0.03125 moles multiplying by 169.9 gram per mole. And what we are to get is this one. That's it for today. Thank you for attending. If you want to know more, or if you want to learn more about the other tutorials, you can visit our website www.schoolsonline mw.com. Or if it is not clear, you can even check on this page, schools online, www.schoolsonlinemw.com. That's it for today. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorial videos to come. Thank you. Have a great day.